Welcome back, Terrifics. This is the Michael Artis Show, a special edition in Brooklyn, New York. You are the Terrifics. You make BeTerrific special. I'm so excited. First of all, when was the last time you wore a Casio G-Shock? Well, last time for me is today. Check that baby out. How awesome is that? That is the Casio G-Shock protection on this amazing watch, and it is unbelievable. You know what the thing that's amazing about the G-Shocks is they look cool. They are functional. They have a million different functions. This one does all sorts of things, including a chronograph, split timer for timing things. You got alarms. You got all sorts of functions, but they're indestructible, virtually indestructible. You could run this thing over with a truck. I'm telling you, I'm serious. It's unbelievable. So you got to check that out, Casio.com. All right, we're here at GetGeeked. We're having a lot of fun. I've got Josh from. It is the most amazing thing I've ever seen right here. It just blew my mind. It just launched today, so that's really, really, really cool.
Yeah.
And I'm excited. Tell me all about the newest product you guys have.
This is a keyboard for my laptop. Now, both of these things were funded on CrowdSupply. This is the Novena open source laptop. And one of the notable things, of course, is when it's open, you can kind of see all the guts inside.
Wow.
But it does not have a keyboard, so of course you need a keyboard.
Sure.
Usually I would use my...
So that's an open source laptop?
Yep.
Wow.
Meaning you can, every chip on here you can find out about, you could build it yourself if you wanted to. The plans are all free, you can go check it out. It's one of the 3 laptops that we've funded.
Wow.
You'll see some other ones later on in the show.
And so you build those, or I build that myself?
You can buy it directly from us, or you could build it yourself because it's open source if you felt the need, right?
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And how much horsepower is in that bad boy?
Well, so it's an ARM-based processor, so it's a little bit different than most.
Yeah.
But it's the highest power chips you can get that are completely open source.
Wow.
Meaning the data sheets and all that, so how to use them. It doesn't have a keyboard, which luckily we have a solution for that now. This is the ultimate hacking keyboard. It's just launched today. The neat thing about this is it comes apart.
Oh my God.
And
that's like really a magic trick.
It's a magic trick, exactly. So you can hold it on your lap like this, or carry it.
I was going to say, how did you come up with that?
I didn't.
Oh.
So we're just launching the products in CrowdSupply. These are campaigns that the Novena ran a little over a year ago. The Ultimate Hacking Keyboard just launched. The guys who created are here.
How did you start CrowdSupply? You just were like, there are all these great crowdfunding products out there. Some of them make it, some of them don't, and let's figure out which ones we think are the best, and let's kind of bring them to the light of day, regardless of if they get funded or not. Is that it?
We're all engineers and product development people ourselves. We kind of built CrowdSupply to be the place that we'd want to launch products that we would make, and so with a heavy emphasis on open source, heavy emphasis on kind of high quality craftsmanship, and we help people bring their products to light.
This looks like it's so well made. I can't imagine that it would come to market made this well. Is it really going to come to market made this well?
Yeah, so it'll have stainless steel plating inside. Oh. These are rare earth magnets, custom injection molding.
Things are not made this well anymore. I mean, other than the Casio G-Shock.
Of course.
Yeah. I mean, they're just not made this well. This is like indestructible.
Yeah.
And the space bar is really cool. You got, what is that up here? That's so I can get to 88 miles an hour?
Exactly.
Yeah, on the keyboard.
It actually tracks lightning too.
It does, yeah. Then what year do we go to? The question is always...
2015.
2015. Yes. Wait, we're in 2015, oh my God.
You must have used this keyboard.
No, is that how I got here?
Now you know.
It seemed very hard to get to Brooklyn.
Yes, well, especially from Portland.
Yeah. And you are from Portland.
Yeah, so CrowdSupply is based in Portland, but
cool.
we have customers and clients all over the world. These guys are actually from Hungary.
Wow.
This came out of Singapore.
Is that running Windows 10, or is it running Linux, or what's it running?
Windows XP.
XP.
No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm just
I was going to say, like, well, I believe it.
It's running Debian.
Some people really like XP. What is that? What's it running?
Debian.
What is that?
It's a form of Linux.
Okay, it is a form of Linux.
So it runs Linux very well.
I stopped paying attention to Linux at like the Penguin thing. What was that one?
It's still there.
Yeah, it's still there.
Yeah, they don't have a different mascot yet.
They really don't?
No.
Okay, and so it runs Linux really well. Will it also run Windows?
No.
It won't?
And I don't think anybody's tried yet. So
somebody will try. How about can it be a Hackintosh? Just making a joke. You probably could though, right?
So the cool thing about this is Well,
other than the fact that it's super
looks
cool.
Awesome, yeah. Is it has an FPGA on it.
Wait, hold on a second. I just realized you have hydraulic.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Like hinges on that thing. Oh my God!
This is all I use it for, really.
Yeah.
No.
Just as a party trick.
It has, in addition to a
when
processor.
You go through, seriously though, when you go through the airport with this, are they like, "Excuse me, sir, can you step into this room?"
Yeah. Yeah. I had 2 flights getting here, and so I go early.
Yeah, one of them was private. It was by the DEA or FBI or CIA. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like, okay, sir, we'll escort you to your destination.
Well, and that's actually part of the problem, right?
Yeah.
And that's why we're doing this to some extent, because the notion that privacy and security only belong to governments or corporations is ridiculous. Open source really helps address that.
Yeah.
Right? And you take some of your privacy and security back.
I mean, the thinness of the screen even is bonkers.
Yeah. No, this is sourced directly from the manufacturer.
Wow. All right, so explain to me what we have. You were telling me, and I so rudely said, oh my God, you have hydraulic hinges?
So one of the cool things, aside from the hinge, about this guy is in addition to a processor, which all computers have, it has an FPGA, which stands for Field Programmable Gate Array. Okay. And what that means is it's a processor that you can reprogram at a hardware level, so literally change the gates into a different kind of processor.
Yeah.
So if you wanted it to be a graphics processor or a Bitcoin miner or a genetics sequencing machine.
Jenny is watching in Finland right now. I think you just made his day, maybe his life. For me, it's awesome and it's cool. It's a little too much technical, but I love it.
So this is not for the average consumer, admittedly. There is another computer that's runs just free and open source software, which you'll see later on, I think, called the Librem, which is for the consumer.
I love that it's vented really well for airflow too.
Yeah.
Is this durable?
Yeah. Well, the nice thing about it is even if you break it, you just buy another part and slot it in yourself.
Right.
Yeah.
It's not that big a deal.
Yeah.
Except for the screen, which you could slot in, but...
Well, we sell the screen separately too.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, very cool.
And
so wait, you never told me what the 88 model...
yeah, so this guy tells you that, I think this up here tells you which mode you're in.
I got you.
Because you'll notice that there's no trackpad or track point on this thing. You can still control the mouse pointer. Notice there's a mouse key, right?
That's freaky.
Yeah, and so mouse key and then different keys. You never have to leave the home row. So everything you have to do using the mouse.
That's insane.
All your mod keys are right there, yeah.
That's a little hacky for me, but it's super cool. I need a mouse still.
I'm not saying you'd replace your mouse with this, but for most tasks.
On the go, you could do this.
Well, for example, you don't need a mouse. You don't need the precision of a mouse to select a window, right?
Right.
You just hit anywhere in the window and it's fine.
Sure.
You can do that with this.
That's
now, if you're
cool.
using Photoshop or GIMP or something like that.
Well, that's different.
Yeah, you need
you probably aren't even using a mouse. You're using a stylus from
at this point,
Wacom or something.
Right.
I bet you Greg is flipping out over there. He's got to be like, oh my God, this is the coolest product ever.
Yeah.
So I got to imagine that. He loves to, you can game on that too. That's like a gaming keyboard.
Now these are all mechanical keyboard switches, which these days doesn't,
that's rare.
It's very rare, and
you can still get your food stuck underneath the keys.
That's right.
That's what I do. The
and you
potato
get to pick which key switch you want. So there's for the key switch aficionados out there, there's the Cherry MX series.
Yeah.
And you can select from, I think, 5 or 6 different colors.
Wow. Which really, BeTerrific Red's my favorite.
Yeah. Cherry MX Red. You're just giving me shit. But
so the company seems really awesome. You guys are doing a lot of other cool tech products as well.
Yep. Yeah, so we've done everything from books to food to apparel to bicycles, computers, plants. I mean, really everything. Wow. Ceramics.
Can I give you something? We have some giveaways today, and I want to give you something that's going to blow your mind, I think. We're going to give you in a box, of course. These are called the Wowie Revs. Have you ever seen these?
I just stopped by the Wowie table. Pretty cool stuff. Yeah.
So this is a car. Remember remote control cars? You played with remote control cars, didn't you? What was the problem with remote control cars? You didn't have anybody to play with. You couldn't race your friends. This takes the best of RC cars and marries it with the best of video gaming. So you get virtual weapons. You use a smartphone to control it. You can crash into each other, and
it's like Car Wars.
It's like Car Wars, yes. And you can race up to 19 of them at the same time.
Steve Jackson is going crazy right now.
Or you can just race yourself with an AI. Yes.
Does it pass the Turing test yet?
The what?
The Turing test? Does the AI convince you that it's a human being?
So not only has the AI convinced me that it's a human being, I've tried to curse at the AI.
Does it curse back at you? That's the real test.
Right, it does.
Okay, then it is.
Well, it is. It's awesome. You get 2 for 99 bucks. You can buy a ramp, and you can also buy battery packs. We're going to give you a setup tonight.
Sweet.
Before you leave.
Yeah.
How's that sound?
I would love that.
They are amazing. You go to wowie.com to get them, and you can also go to target.com or amazon.com.
Yeah.
And they are the #1 toy in the Target store.
I will definitely destroy those things by using them.
Believe it or not, you can't. I threw one down the hall at Comic-Con to prove it. That's what everybody says. All our viewers say, oh, I'll destroy this. And then nobody has yet. We've challenged them. I put $100 personally on the line if somebody could destroy one. I mean, without like taking a sledgehammer and purposely destroying it.
It does feel pretty solid.
Yeah. When you're doing it. You want to race? I could probably get my phone back, and Greg could maybe.
I don't have my phone.
Yeah, but I could get 2 phones. Let's see. Do these have batteries in them?
I saw their dinosaurs. Those are really cool.
Oh, the Myposaurs, amazing. Yeah. I think these are the ones without batteries.
Okay.
So we'll have to another time, but they're a lot of fun. Cool. Yeah. Hey, Josh, thanks for coming on.
Really nice to meet you.
This is awesome.
Yeah.
Everybody's got to go to crowdsupply.com.
Yep.
And check all this stuff out.
Early
you can get
bird
it now.
pricing on these just today, probably.
How much is that?
$200.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
That's really well made.
Yeah.
And how much is that?
This guy is a bit more. This configuration is like $2,400.
Really?
Yeah.
That's not bad either.
Yeah.
I was gonna make a joke and say a bit more than $200. Are you kidding me?
I know.
Yeah.
But
then people would take me seriously and be like, "What do you mean?"
The Librams are starting at like $1,500, I think.
What is this thing for? Is that just to protect the screen?
No, it's actually to hold the keyboard. I have another keyboard besides this one.
Yeah.
That slides over the screen.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Very cool. Very cool stuff.
Hey.
All right.
Hey, thanks a lot.
Thank you, Josh.
Yep.
I'm Michael Artis. We'll be back with a whole lot more from Get Geeked in Brooklyn, New York, right after this.